Hey everyone, happy Friday. I hope you've all been staying safe and healthy and that you're excited for another edition of Friday Reads. For this week, I read Change in Strategy by Sierra Hill, and it features Jered on the cover. I am going to tell you a little bit about what the book is about, and then we're going to jump into an exclusive interview that I did with Sierra, just asking her a couple of questions about the book so you can get a better understanding of what the process was like when she was writing it and more about how she feels about it. So let's jump right in. So Peyton is a 21-year-old student and she lands her dream internship role. It comes with free housing. It's 3 months in LA. She lives in Arizona. And it's for one of the most prestigious men's clothing design companies on the West Coast. And she'll be working with Brody, and he's one of the youngest CEOs of the business. This quote / line in particular, I found pretty funny that Peyton's mom told her growing up. A sharp-dressed man is just a snake in disguise, ready to strike when you least expect. They fool you with their elegant, snazzy exterior, but inside they have hearts of serpents. Maybe that's foreshadowing something that's going to happen later in the book, perhaps, maybe not. When she arrives in LA, she treats herself to dinner. She goes by herself and sits at the bar. This is very unlike her. She's in a brand new city by herself. And she decides to, why not, explore the city a little bit. A man sits next to her at the bar and buys her dinner. Dun dun dun, that ends up being Brody. However, they don't exchange their real names, so they don't know that that she's working for him. They end up taking a walk in the park after and kissing. Peyton never thinking she's gonna see him ever again. Fast forward to Monday morning and she walks into his office and it's pretty awkward and hilarious. So hooking up with your boss would be a huge no-no, right? And that's kind of where the story leads. This isn't ruining anything about the book, but obviously they get together. And the story really delves into how they get together, what that relationship is like once they are, them kind of fighting, wanting to be together. How will that be seen by others? How will that be seen, like Peyton really doesn't want to do it, but she really can't fight it either. So now we're going to jump into my little mini interview with Sierra. The first question is, what does the title Change in Strategy mean to you, and why is it important as a theme for this novel? I work as an HR consultant as a day job and meet with leaders regularly to discuss their strategic plans for their business growth and future. So in this book, my characters both have ideas of what their future looks like. But sometimes a wrench is thrown into those plans and you have to be nimble and flexible to move and adjust. In this case, Brody had to not only adjust his business plans, but also decide what he wanted from Peyton and go after her, even if it meant to change everything. There is definitely a lot of hesitation at the beginning because Peyton doesn't want to make it seem like she got this great opportunity and then she's with the boss. She doesn't think it'll be a good look. However, it's something that both of them can't deny their attraction from one another, so it's kind of inevitable. Number 2, do you think a man in a suit can be trusted? And I picked this question based on the quote that Peyton's mom tells her at the beginning of the book. I'd say don't let the outside shine fool you. In order to trust someone, don't go by appearances. Thankfully, my character Brody is not a devil in disguise. Number 3. There are so many pivotal scenes during the course of Peyton and Brody's relationship. Without giving too much away, do you have a favorite? I love the hiking scene. Peyton wants so much to be an independent woman and do things on her own, but in this case, she needed the help and support of Brody. She lets her guard down a bit in this scene, which is definitely pivotal. This was one of my favorite scenes as well as their first date, not date, when they didn't know who each other was. I thought that was really funny. And then I also really like the relationship between Peyton and her roommate, and that he nicknames her Pay. I think they're really cute and fun together. and there's a lot of good laughs. If you could only describe this book in one word or phrase, what would it be? Don't allow your past to derail your future. Yeah, Peyton definitely has a lot of things working against her that could very well derail her future job opportunities. But she does not let that affect her. Yeah. And lastly, what would you like readers to take away after reading Change in Strategy? And Sierra says, a strong, independent woman can have it all. Love, career, happiness. They don't have to give it all up just because they are in a relationship. And with that, have you read Change in Strategy by Sierra Hill? And what did you think about it? Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I will be doing a lot of upcoming Friday reads and possibly some other ideas in the future. So have a great weekend, everyone, and stay safe.